Good morning, SDO Bohol, and welcome to our webinar on the basics of using OBS in teaching and learning. This is our third installment. This is our part 30, and we are down to session 4 of our part 3. And on Friday, that's going to be our last session for part 3. And we're still in talks if we will be having part 4, but it's positive. But we'll just let you know if in case we'll have the part 4 series of this SDO Bohol-Contextualized webinar series. Now, before I move on, allow me to do some greetings. Greetings to my colleagues in San Agustin National High School, Sagbayan District, headed by our principal, Mr. Nilo P. Samputon, and my besties, Ma'am Pearly, Ma'am Sweden, Ma'am Hines, Ma'am Bulawan, Ma'am Tapayan, and Liza Abiharan. Good morning. And without much ado, let's just get going because our topic for today is kind of very interesting. And I hope that you are also excited as to what our speaker has to offer this morning. Okay. But before we move on, let's just pause for a while first and pray for God's blessings. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Dear Almighty and ever-loving God, we glorify and thank thee your name. You have showered us with so much blessings, and your presence continuously remind us of your faithfulness and guidance. May we humbly ask you to shower our speaker today of your greatest inspiration, so that he may share the most of his knowledge, heart and soul to his topic. May we also absorb the invaluable knowledge and experiences and put it into practice what we may learn today. We pray that you bless the committee in charge, that they may be able to fulfill their task responsibly, that the objectives they have set may be all achieved. Your infinite blessing would mean the success of this seminar. May we be living witnesses of your genuine love through the enactment of the knowledge acquired through this activity. We ask this in the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Amen. Once again, good morning and welcome to our fourth session, the basics of using OBS in teaching and learning, which is part of the part 3 installment of the SDO Bohol Contextualized webinar series. Okay, so before we move on though, let me just give out some reminders, something that we need to be reminded of. These are the upcoming trainings, and we'll have the last training on the 14th of August. That's going to be string manipulation in MS Excel to be handled by no less than a principal of Lila District in the person of Sir Ronald Boneao. So you need to get excited here because it's going to be something that we never thought could be done in MS Excel, and that's manipulating string so that it'd be easier for us to break down a Form 1 name of a child or learner and break it into first name, last name, middle name, so on and so forth. So if you're going to attend the training, you would really learn a lot on how to manipulate strings in Excel for ease in our work, especially that we do things in Excel pretty much always in terms of doing data entry and also manipulating records of our learners. So we are inviting everyone to please join us on August 14 for string manipulation in MS Excel. Now, this has been this has been really presented every time that there is a session. Again, you can only get the certificate via the SearchGen portal, and we would like to apologize if there's a delay in delivering the certificates. It's just so happened that there's a lot of work right now And so I need some time to be able to generate those. But rest assured that this weekend, probably Sunday, all the certificates that we have not been able to issue will be issued by Sunday. I promise everyone on that. So by perhaps Sunday evening or Monday morning, you should be able to access your certificates already. So I guess you're all familiar already with how to access the certificates. Again, the very important information here is that you can get it through our certificate portal. That's at searchgen.depedbohol.net, and just key in your email address or the email address that you use to answer the assessment. So mora gina siya ang pinaka-importante diha dapitan. In the event that you will experience certificate details not found, again, the next thing that you would need to do is to refresh your page or to refresh the dashboard that you're logged in currently, and then click on download icon specific to the certificate, and then you should be able to see already the details of your certificate. And in the event that you have keyed in incorrect email address when you answer the assessment, then of course you won't be able to see the certificate associated to your email address. But to alleviate the challenge, that's the reason why we also included in the search facility, wherein you can just go ahead and log into SearchGen and then click on certificate and key in your search text, such as the full name that you use to answer the assessment, or just the first name or the last name, or a combination, so that you'll be able to check on the search result. So just try different combination of search text for you to be able to look up for your name. And then once your name shows up on the result, and then you have to search for the right title session of the session that you wish to download, just go ahead and click on the download icon. And normal, you can just go ahead and just print the certificate from there, or download to get a copy of that particular certificate. So that's basically how you do searching for your certificate in the search engine, in case the certificate is not available in your dashboard once you're logged in. Okay, so the same specifics. This is live stream in our official YouTube channel, and it's going to be replayed 7 p.m. tonight. We apologize we're not able to replay the session last night for yesterday's session because I had an internet connectivity issue. But I'll go ahead and do the uploading of it later this afternoon, so that for those who missed yesterday's session, they'll be able to rewatch it via Facebook. And then for tonight, I can rest assured that this topic will be replayed. So watch out for that at 7 p.m. Now, for questions and suggestions, our participant may write these in the chat or message box, and this will be answered in the QA segment. And participants, again, should stay at the end of the assessment and at the end of the session to see the assessment and evaluation link, because you are required to answer that. That's because that's a requisite to getting the e-certificate. And again, the assessment link will expire 5 p.m. the next day. For yesterday and probably today, because I did not have the luxury of the time. More likely for yesterday and today's session, you will not be required to take a quiz, but you just have to answer the evaluation, and with that, you can already get the certificate. Just make sure that you input the correct full name and the email field, because we will not process email correction or name correction for that matter. Okay, so without much ado, let's get started, and let me introduce to you the speaker for our topic, basics of using OBS in teaching and learning. All right, so our speaker for today, I'm pretty sure you've known him well already, because he has been a speaker for this sessions for multiple times. He is a master teacher too. I really cannot spell out the whole text of the school, but it's MARTNSF in Calape district. He's also the senior high school coordinator of that same institution, and at the same time the ICT coordinator too. Book no nga trabaho, actually, because senior high school coordinator is not an easy task because you're the ones in charge of everything about the program under the senior high school. And being the ICT coordinator is not also an easy job, considering that with the pandemic right now, this is the most in demand role in the school, basically. And he is a member of the task force ICT platforms. And I'd like to highlight that he's already a doctor. Okay, not just a master degree holder, but a doctor. And I'm referring to no less than Dr. Kalenmar Y. Bolivar, senior high school and ICT coordinator of MART and FM in Calaki District. Yes, good morning, Sir Cal. How are you?
Hello, good morning, sir.
All right, so yes, sir, take it away. I'll go ahead and release my screen right now so that you can
Uh,
share your screen. Okay, thank you, sir. Good luck.
okay, thank you, sir Inad. Good morning, Bohol. Uh, you might not see me kay guba ako ang camera, but I am using another camera here. So let me uh, turn it on. So dara. So actually, I'm using two laptop right now because I have an issue on the internet connectivity. There's a laptop na ko, and gigamit na ako kaning laptop nga I just formatted last night sa deep end nga laptop. So it has a camera pero guba ang camera. Okay? So what I will do, okay? So again, good morning everyone. Sir, Inad, kindly sir, enable the screen sharing, sir.
My bad, sir. Yes, it's already enabled.
Okay. So I will share my screen first, then okay. I think I am already sharing. Now, before I will start, I would like to say good morning to everyone sa atong supportive nga Division Superintendent, Sir Dr. Benito Dagatan, sa atong mga head sa Division of Bohol. Good morning to all. Ako ang supervisor, si Dr. Felix Cosap, and sa akong very supportive nga principal, Ma'am Lia Vanessa Aton, to all my colleagues in the school nga maglisod si Sir Inad o spell out. It's Martin SF, Mayor Anunciacion Artuaso National School of Fisheries. Okay, and to all my friends, unya na ako tagsatagsaon kay I will have plenty of time to shout out all of you kay there will be part of this training or tutorial in OBS in which I will start actually from the beginning. So there will be part na mag-install ko. So while I am installing, pwede ko maka-shoutout ninyo ha, tagsa-tagsa. Okay? So, as you can see here, makita ninyo, speed test ko, kaya i-transfer yun sa laptop nga I have a stable connection. Kaya test me ganina ni Sir Inad, putol-putol yun siya. So I transfer using a galan jud ko, wa ko gagamit og wifi. So ang problema lang is I don't have a camera on this laptop. So I am using the camera of the other laptop. Okay. So what are we going to talk about this morning? So what we're going to do is I am going to teach you how to use an OBS. So unsa nang OBS or an OBS studio? Okay? Disclaimer lang ha. Okay, I'm not really particularly good in using the OBS. Okay. We're in fact mga 1 month pa ko nakaila ani niya. So, i-introduce po ni nila Sir Inad nako. Nya na timingan ako yung nakabunot ani nga part. So, by by virtue of no choice, I will be delivering to you the OBS studio or also known as Open Broadcast Software. So what is really the function of the software or kaning one application? So this is usually used para sa itong we want to stream or we want to do a tutorial, but we want to do it a live tutorial. But it is not only the function of OBS. Daghan ba siya function in which I will going to teach you later na. Okay? So the first thing ako itudlo ninyo is I am going to teach you how to download or where to download the software. So all you have to do is you're going to go to your browser. So asa nga browser? So any browser, you can go to uh, Mozilla, Google Chrome, or you can go to Internet Explorer, which I am using right now kay bago pa lagi na ako nag-format gabi nga laptop. So IA lang yun makita na to aning browser. Okay, so I will go to Google and then I will search for OBS Studio. Okay, so OBS Studio. So mo yung siya spelling. Okay, and it will give you this page. So asa man natong pilion na to download a certain software. So what we're going to do is we're going to click download. Okay? Click on download and you will be redirected here. Okay. So as you can see here, you can download different version of application depending on the operating system nga imong gamiton sa OBS. So you can select Windows, okay? You can select Mac or for Apple, and you can select for Linux. So mostly of the computers nga atong gipanggamit karon, yes, this is based on Windows operating system. So muna ko i-demonstrate karon is how to download and install an OBS software using Windows operating system. Okay. So as you can see here, so select lang nato na siya. Okay, and then it will give you a link here to download. Okay. Now, mostly of the computer karon labi nag mga latest na computer, ang iyahang operating system is running on 64-bit. But if you are using on mga operating system nga nag i32-bit, it can also give you here. You can select that one. So naka 64-bit na ka na operating system, so just simply click that one. So upon clicking that one, you will be redirected. So redirect ka para mag-download. So since I am using IA, so I will be prompted. So as you can see here in the bottom part, so I will be asked if i-run ba nako, i-save, or i-cancel. So I would suggest to save the file. Okay? So i-save na niya. Okay? So the file is only 70 MB or megabyte, so it is very small nga file lang. So since actually na naman ko i-file ani, I will just cancel the the download. Okay? But if you're done gali with the download, so makita ni sa inyo ang download folder. Okay, you go to kuan ra sa inyong download folder sa inyong system. Then it will be redirected dito ni siya nga file. Or you can click Control J to show the download file. So ako na i-cancel ha, hapit na siya na human. So, ako na lang ipatiwas kaya makita gyud nato asa gyud siya makita if we are done with the downloads. So as you can see here, so nahuman na atong download on the OBS. So atong i-open ang folder. So you will be redirected to your download folder. So we have here the OBS Studio. So karon ako ipakita pa din ninyo kay murag it is not showing. So muna siya ang download folder. So you are redirected to your download folder. Okay? So let us start on the installation process of the OBS. Okay? So all you have to do is right click on this one. You can select open, or what I usually do is I run it as an administrator. Okay? Run as administrator, and I will be prompted. So siguro sa inyong part diara is dili mo display nga I am prompted to install. So ako lang i-click ang yes, and it will show progress nga nag-install siya. Okay? So ako ipakita if I can show the screen. So I have here the screen showing the installation process. Okay. So this is the installation process of the OBS. once you click run as administrator or open, it will display. So, mura ra gihapon og kanang normal nga installation nga atong gibuhat. So, I will click next. So, next. So, automatic ang destination sa tanang mga installation nato, no? If dili na to specify, pero dili na to usbon lang ang default nga installation folder niya, it will be installed in program files, as you can see here. Okay, so program files siya ma-install. If you want the customized location of your installation, so you can click on browse. So sa to as well, we are going to use only default. So install na to, click on install, and it will be installed. Okay? So it's running on 100%. Okay, so nahuman na to sa installation process. Okay? So we are done with the installation process. So akong button ani is I will click on finish and I will be redirected. Okay? So once nag-finish na ko, I will be redirected to this area. Okay? So muna siya, no? Once mahuman tag-install sa ato ang OBS, okay? Muna siya mo gawas. Now, I will give you time na pagkuan. So let us assume that gusto inyong internet dara, you have a download speed of at least 10 Mbps. So nag-download mo, so maybe mga 2 to 3 minutes you will end the download. Then i-install ninyo sim sa process sa akong gibuhat. So maghuwat ko ninyo until this part nga maka-install na mo diari until nga mo display ni siya nga part. Okay? So 2 minutes na lang siguro akong ihatag na time para sa installation ninyo and sa download kung katong mga kusog mga internet. Okay? So while I am waiting for you, so ako na lang basahon ng mga gipang friend sa ako ang mga ka sa akong mga kauban in the task force na sila yung mga shout out. So naman ako while waiting on this display nga makita ninyo ha. So 2 minutes. So this is from Sir Henry Nerison. Shout out sa friends nako sila Ma'am Agape Tadle, Galia of my Yuga National High School of Gindulman District, Ma'am Mikaela Anyoberg Gitgano of San Jose National High School, Inabanga District, and Ma'am Stella Grace Akailar of Duero District. Greetings from Ma'am Maria Jennifer Galambao of Duero District. Shout out also ko sa mga co-teacher nako sa Taytay Elementary School, Duero District teachers Anabi Golondrina, Cecilia Butsay, Verona Ampo, Rosalia Ladica, Eileen Balabat, Mary Grace Peligro, Maura Humawan, and our school principal, Ma'am Ninita Lupit. Greetings from Teacher Maria Jennifer Galambao. Okay, that is from Sir Henry Nirason. Okay? So, naabot na sigurong 2 minutes na to or wala pa. Okay? So, mga 1 minute more to proceed on this part. Okay? While waiting for the others on the installation, so this is the OBS system. It's really good system to be used when you are going to do a tutorial, especially live tutorial. Kani among gibuhat sa SDO karon, SDO Bohol nga task force on tutorial using YouTube. This is running on a software kaning sa OBS. Okay, sa OBS among gigamit ani na you can really insert different software in one software o pwede na to ma-integrate tanang mga software into one software. Okay, para sa YouTube, gi-integrate na mo sa OBS and the other software na pwede ta maka multi-user use. So mo saying lami jud kini sa gamiton ang OBS software or open broadcast software. Okay. So daghan siya nag-function no, dili lang kay streaming function ang mahatag sa OBS na to, it can also do a recording function. Okay? So pwede ta mag-record ani sa ato ang screen using the OBS. Okay? So I will presume na human na ta diari nga part, no? Okay, so we are done with this part. So we are done on the installation. So mugawas na ni siya. So I will maximize this one. Later na, hindi pa ako maximize. So I will click on, there is a prompt here. Would you like to run the auto configuration wizard? You can also manually configure your settings by clicking the settings button in the main window. Now, we mo pa'y paggamit na to first time use sa application, so the configuration na lang is uh, let us allow the computer na lang to do the configuration process. Eh siya may kabalog yun sa configuration in terms of the hardware and in terms of the internet connectivity nga kinahanglan sa tuang uh, OBS software. So siya itong pabuhaton. So we'll click yes for the configuration process. Pero if you know na hanas na ka mo gamit sa OBS, you can do the configuration by yourself. So in our case, let us start on the basic on letting the system do the configuration. So I will click on yes. So after that, i-prompt na po ko niya usage information. Specify what you want to use the program for. Para asa man ako ang program. Optimize for streaming, recording is secondary. Meaning, the primary goal nako on using the OBS is for streaming purposes. Okay? Ano siya? Ang ikaduha nako is optimize for recording, para recording siya. The problem with magamit aning optimize for streaming, we will be asked directly on the streaming key nga para gamito nato. So unya pa man ta magamit sa streaming key, kay ato pa na siyang kuwaon sa external or third party website such as the YouTube and the Facebook page or Facebook account. Dito man ta magkuha ibutang ana. So what we're going to do, ato lang siya optimize based on the recording. Okay? So next okay? So mo na siya optimization sa recording based sa atong hardware nga naata. And this is the default also nga video settings sa recording mag-record ta. So atong buhaton is in next lang. Okay? Dayon, we are going to apply the settings that is recommended by OBS. So I will going to maximize it. So maximize na ko na siya. Okay? Okay. So akong I will try to look at na usab ba. Okay, so the same gamay ra na usab sa inyong part no on the maximize. Sige lang, ato lang yan na lang nga part. Okay. Now, this is the interface of the OBS. Okay, as you can see here, the black screen siya no. So the black screen siya. Moingon mo ay guba siguro ni nga software, wa man jud ko nakita. Okay? So, to make your OBS function, so you have to do certain configuration. Okay? So, sa akong gingon ganina, no? Disclaimer lang, there are different function here that I am not really good at it yet. So, ako ra ipakita niyo karon is just the basic. Okay? How to change the theme sa ato ang kuan, how to display, and how to do live feed using the OBS to YouTube and Facebook. Okay? Now, to begin your session on the live streaming, ang imong buhaton is you're going to add kung sa imong gusto buhaton. Meaning, katuingon ako kanina, OBS is very powerful. You can display certain part of your screen or you can display all part of your screen. Okay, how to do that one? So as you can see here, ibutang na to atong mata, there is a bottom part na second box. Okay, naikuandra nga sources. Okay, so diri na to i-focus ang atong topic this morning. Okay, sa sources. When tag sources, this will be the source diri magikan ang atong i-live feed sa atong OBS. Okay? So how to do this one? So ato sang basahon ha. You don't have any sources, click on plus or positive button below or right click here to add one. So para maka-add kuno tag source, ato ra na i-click ning positive symbol or add sign. Okay? Or pwede ta mo right click kuno diara to add unsa atong i-add. Okay? Sa basic lang, di lang ta mo right click, ari lang ta sa clicking on add. Okay? So it will display different source. Okay, nisa mo na akong ingon ganina nga the power of OBS is very nice because you can display what you want to display. Okay? Pero this morning, ang atong i-display or i-capture is the whole thing nga mahitabo or a whole thing nga atong gibuhat sa atoang uh, window. Meaning, o niadto ka sa desktop, niadto ka sa imong file folder, or unsa pa imong giadtuan dito, everything will be captured. Okay? So, asa na sa nato mahitaon is kanang display capture. But again, all of these sources is very useful in using your OBS. Okay? Running browser. Ang gusto na to, kung browser lang, ang browser ay mo display. Okay? The same with kaning sa gibuhat bitaw nato sa Zoom, okay? Okay? Sa Zoom, pwede ta maka-share og browser lang nato. Pero sa case na mo aning gigamit namo ni Sir Inad, murag since na siya limit gamay sa Zoom, no? Kay usually ang Zoom nga kanang ma-download nato nga murag kanang para ng Zoom nga akong gigamit, nga I use the different email account, kay I can share the desktop, meaning na I capture display on the whole thing nga mahitabo og gibuhat nako. Kaya I don't know sa version sa Zoom nga gamit ni Sir Inad, ang iyang ma-display lang is only the thing nga gusto nimo i-share, moray mo display, not all the things. Pero diri sa OBS, you can display anything sa display capture. Okay? Sana mag-add ta. So, og display capture, everything nga makita or everything nga makita sa imong screen will be also display unyag mag-live feed na ka. Okay? Okay, o browser lang, only the browser will show. Dili makita ang desktop kung mag-minimize ka. Okay? Also, kanang game capture. So sa game capture, pananglitan, you are a gamer. Magduwa ka. Nga gusto nimo ang imo ra ipakita is only the actual game nga imong gibuhat, so mora na siya mo display. Okay? Dili pareha sa display capture, magduwa ka, i-minimize nimo, makita po dai imong desktop. Okay? Makita sa dai imong display. So mo ni naka lahi niya. And also with the image source, okay? So nata ipabuhat sa Sir Inad ganina, ko sir murag maglisod ka kaya I was not able to practice that one. Kana bitawng the usual nga nang makita bitaw ninyo nga mag live feed bitaw nga you can change makabutang kag frame nga mausab yung mga frame nga you can do the sana kanang you can capture the camera, okay, capture the camera at the same time you can add frame on the captured camera. Okay? That is for the advanced user. Okay? So matuingon ni Sir na unina, Sir ato lang ikuan is it is kato lang whole display capture lang sa for the basic na lang sa ato ang i-demonstrate sa ilaha, and then let them do the exploration on the different sources nga pwede magamit nila. Okay? Okay, pero taas pag time, pwede na mademo ni Sir Inad. Diba Sir Inad? Okay, so let us start. Let us begin kay 10:30 na akong time. Okay? So mubo ra gyud sa nga topic sa kuan kay gamay ra isa ra man ako ipakita. Okay? So I will select kaning display capture. So once I select the display capture, okay? So it will be prompted to give them a name. Okay? So tagaan mo na akong ngalan. Okay? So akong buhaton is I will change that. Okay? First, I will make that as first stream. Okay? So that will be my name, the name of my source. But kung sa itong ipili, display capture, meaning everything that will be seen in my desktop will be also seen on the live feed nga akong buhaton. Okay? So I will and make it sure also kanang bitong check mark here, make source visible. So kinahanglan naka-check gid siya kay ug dili na naka-check dili gyud siya makita. Okay? So I will click on okay, and then so mugawas na siya. Okay? So ana mingon mo naunsa naman po ni akong screen. Okay? Mura naman po og nagsapaw-sapaw. Okay? So you can also select here the display. Okay, display one. This is only when you are using one screen. Pero daghan kag screen gigamit, eh, pwede nimo i-display into multiple screen. Again, ug mo check ka ni kaning capture cursor, ug i-uncheck na nimo, ug magpalihok ka sa imong screen, dili mo display. Dili mo display sa imong feed. Pero capture cursor nimo, as you can see here, makita na sa imong screen nga mudagan pod, nga kaysa sod. Sod anang window. So ako ipakita ang difference ha. Parehana, so as you can see, ang cursor nimo is wa magdagan only the main cursor. Kung i-check na nimo, the cursor inside the window will be visible here. Now, okay. Now, question, sir, are we ready ba to make a streaming? Okay. So wala pa tama ka, one, ready. So as you can see here on the bottom part, you have all the settings. You have the start streaming. Kung imo nang i-click, maka-stream na ba ta? Nga naa naman na siya. Okay, ato nang try o click. So as you can see here, you are asked to put a URL, stream key are missing. Meaning, kinahanglan tag stream key or URL. So asa man tagikan ana. So kinahanglan na nato sa ato ang source which is katong third party source na to. Gikan sa lain nga website nga key. In which atong side there is atong part na to, atong buhat is adto ta sa Facebook and YouTube ang atong i-stream. Okay. So I will click that one, cancel. Okay. So before ko maka-stream, I will start first on settings. Okay. Now sa settings part, as you can see here, you have all these settings nga pwede nyo ma-change. Okay. Now, in the general, you can change the language. So, language here is Gamayra. Okay. So, other than that, English, which is the default set language. Now, let us try to change the theme or themes atong kuan. Kanang maklaro na to. Let us choose this one, Rachni. Okay. So, as you can see here, the change ang iyang color for the themes. Okay. So, kanilang aron maklaro na to ang color no kay og i-compare na to atong puti or yung default dark. So as you can see here, dili kay maklaro ning mga main points nga dapat ato i-click. So imo na nato og katong ana siya para ma-emphasize ang color. Okay? Now, sunod buhaton na to is we'll go to kanire kasagaran na the default here, dili na to na pang-usbon. Okay? Ari ta sa stream. Now, this is the part here nga ato na siyang i-link ang third party to our OBS. Okay. Kasi sunod na to buhaton. Okay. Sunod na to buhaton is we are going to go to our saman. Muadto to sa ato ang browser. Okay. So ato na i-close atong browser. Di na ta kinahanglan na niya. Okay, close that one. So ato mag-search ta Facebook. Facebook atong gamiton, di ba? Let me try my Facebook account. Okay, so this is my Facebook account. Okay. Now, I want to stream. Nakasaway naman tag live feed using Facebook, di ba? I am sure familiar gid mo ana on live feed on Facebook anang live video. Now, what is the difference day og mag-live video ta sa Facebook and mag-live video ta using the OBS? Nabay diferensya? Yes, there is a big difference. Nako kay diferensya. And live feed na to mag-video ta, ang iyang limitation is dako kayo. Okay? Ano man, only the screen sa Facebook ang atong makita. Okay? Pero once we are using the external or the third party SAD na magamit ang OBS as a live feed or sa using live video sa atong Facebook, you can manipulate. Diba? Pwede din mo ma-display anything nga makita sa imong screen using the OBS. So muna yung dako nga diferensya niya. Eh, mag-live feed ta sa YouTube, mag-live feed ta sa Facebook, or live video ta, ay mo ra pong video sa Facebook ay mong makita. Diba? Imong naong ra. Mo ra yung makita. Because you cannot share your screen using the live video in Facebook. Gawas og magamit ka og or mag-create ka room, di ba? Para maka-share ka. So atong case dari, we are going to use live feed on or live video na i-connect na to sa ato ang OBS. Okay? So atong buhaton is I will click on live video. Then I will be redirected sa page nga maka-live ko. Okay. Now as you can see here, so makita ninyo dari no? So hopefully dili na siya mo walay problema ani at ako ang laptop gigamit kaya again gabi pa ko ga format ani na I have not tried this one on this actual OBS o way problema kay guba ra ba ang camera ani. And as you can see here na ay kuan nga gi-scratch ako ang key and camera because my camera is guba akong camera ani nga laptop. But I will try if possible ba. If dili kaning backup na to nga laptop akong buhaton nga hopefully connect sa kusog later. Okay. Now, ay mong buhaton is muari ka sa use stream key. Okay? So i-click nimo ng stream key, mo niya atong gamiton para makakonekta dito sa atong video. Okay? Now, para makakonekta, we are going to use the stream key here kani sa ubos kana siya. Imura na siyang kapion kanang gi-highlight nako. Okay? Pero before na nimo kapion, the first thing you do is you do first the setting here sa left side. Kay og mag settings ka diari nya mag-utro ka, mautro pod ang stream key nimo. Okay? Okay, so asa man ako gusto i-share? Sa akong timeline ba? Sa akong page nga gi-manage or sa akong group? So for this purpose, share with my timeline lang ako. I will share with my timeline. And sa settings na ko, pinsa may gusto na ako makakita. So, i-select man ako public, meaning all of my friends and not friends nga i-share na ni makakita. Okay? Public man. O sa my friends except, so magpili ko kinsa right din ako pakiton. Pero in our case, since we are doing a practice, gadi mo ta, ako lang siya himuong only me. Meaning, ako lang siya makakita. Ako ang gama nga broadcast. Okay? Kaya practice naman ko. Meaning, I am doing a test lang. Okay? So I will only me. Then, I will give a title to video, live test on OBS using Facebook. Okay. So, amo na itong say something. Ako rin ng kapion kay tapuan usahay. Okay, wait. Okay, what happened to my screen? Let me close it first Kay naguba akong settings pag control C na ko. And I cannot click on that arrow. I will try to click on home. Okay? So muna akong ingon ganin nga in that particular use kuan pod IA. Okay? Okay, let me go back to Facebook. I think function na si IA. So yan na lang kay madugay ko ani og mag-search pa kung saan pagpabalik na ko ani sa pag-drag ani going back. I cannot click on this one. Maybe I will try to download another browser kanang dali ra. Ito si Chrome. I will use Chrome. But anyway, kusog-kusog man ni akong LAN siguro and it will be okay na balik na din. Sorry. I will go back on where I am. So live feed, live video. I don't know what happened. There nga nung na-drag to siya dito. Okay. Sorry for that. Dili ko kabaw mugamit sa IA. So again, I will click on the use stream key. Okay. And then I will shoot the timeline, live feed video. Okay? So, akong gibot na to ganina is a control V ko, V for paste, nga, niingat to siya. So, okay, nawala na. So, akong buhaton is, ready naman akong setup diari. The question is, maka-live feed na ba ko? Okay, as you can see here, sa bottom part na i-go live, wa pa siya dili pa siya pwede. Okay? So, akong buhaton is, I will copy the stream key here. Kaning stream key na ko. I will select this one, and I will copy. Okay. So, nakaka-copy na ko. So, akong sunod buhaton is I will go back to my OBS Studio. Okay? I will share again my OBS Studio. So, as you can see here, nibalik ko sa akong settings. Ako i-close ha. Okay? Ako i-close na siya. Dila na ako i-save. Ako i-close. Nga, akong i-delete. I will start from the beginning. Okay? Para sa mga naulahi o kuan. So, okay? So, I will remove. So, how to remove this na akong gigama? So, akong buhaton is, I will click on the negative sign and then remove. So, as you can see, nibalik siya og black screen. Meaning, I am starting from the beginning. Okay? So, akong buhaton karon is, I will add again. So, you can follow me og naka-install mo. So, I will add on display capture in which what I wanted is, gusto na ko i-display tanan. Okay? I will make it stream tutorial. Okay, lahat itong ganyan, no? Tutorial. Okay, so dira lang nga part. Okay? So, maghuwat ko ninyo nga part, mga 30 seconds nga makaabot mo dira. While I'm waiting, shout out na po sa mga friends out there, sa mga, kuan, una na sa ko kita shout out, di ba? From sa mga ex-STIers. Sabi na sa, ka-member na ko dere, Sir Aga, good morning. Okay? Walang, story ta, while waiting sa uban niya magkuhan. Si Sir Aga was my dean before when nagtudlo mi sa usa ka private school in Tagbilaran College sa una. So din ako si Sir Aga, which is si Sir Alberto Arbasto nga part pod sa ani nga task force. Okay? So siya ang din ako sa una. Actually, mostly sa akong mga kuandari, akong mga mentor, akong kauban, ni Sir Alberto Arbasto was my mentor way before sa katulaging college nga among gitrabahoan sa una. And another trivia di ay si Sir Jimboy. Pabata-bata lang na tanawon Sir Jimboy, pero wa mo kabalo nga Sir Jimboy Valioso was also my instructor during my college years. Imagine ha? Maestro na ako si Sir sa una, college years na ako. Nya kauban na mi karon sa task force. Bata kay tanawon, masiguwang pa ko tanawon ni Sir, pero magiita na kayo na. Good morning, Sir. Okay? So, balik na ko sa akong tutorial. So, I will select on this one. Stream tutorial. Nakagama na ko. Then, I will click on, okay. So, muna siya mo gawas. Then, next. Okay. I will use the default. Okay. Now, I will go to settings. O if gusto na ko ma-change ang colors sa akong settings sa team, I will choose kanisa upat ra siya default. Kanina change na to sa ika-1. So, ma-change ko na siya na. Okay, kanina po itong gamiton. Okay? So, muna siya. Now, di ba nag-copy ta og stream key gikan sa Facebook? Okay, gikan sa Facebook. Mo to itong gamiton dari para maka-enable ta nga maka-share ta og screen na to using sa sana na maka-live feed ta sa atong screen sa Facebook padung sa OBS. So atong buhaton is settings. Go to settings. Sir, balik lagi ka ng settings. So first, balik sa settings diri sa general. Okay? Kaya si Sir Jimboy ni palag trivia ba dud ko no? Sir. Pagkuha na to, sir. Padugang sa pusta, sir ba? Ni-chat yun to Sir Jimboy na ko. Ni-chat. Let me take Oy, trivia jud ha. So mo to siya Sir Jumboy. Okay. So I will continue. So I will click on stream. So there na I say service. As you can see here, the service. um, Intermission data. Oh, ni chat gid si Sir Jimboy nga he was just only 22 years old nga na instructor na ko siya during the time. And I was murag uh, 17 years old siguro ato. Gamay-gamay rin yung liga, Sir Jimboy. 22 years old pa rin siya ato. Okay. So, ari ka nga part sa service, you can see here on Twitch. Okay? So, akong buhaton is I will select on Facebook Live. Kay Facebook man atong gusto i-live, di ba? Okay? Gusto to mag-live sa Facebook. Okay. So, as you remember, I have copied a stream key gikan sa Facebook ato i-paste dari sa stream key. Okay, ana. Okay? Nya, pwede ta mag-right click, nya paste or sa mga tapuan sad control B ra diretso. Okay, tapuan jud shortcut lang dila kay tinapuan, okay? So, as you can see here, so mo niya tong stream key. Kaya atong tanawon ang last one, last character. 045. So ato siyang itan-awon dito sa atong Facebook account. Okay? Let us check the Facebook account. So as you can see here, nawala. Okay. So okay. So as you can see here, ang iyang kon is 0.5, meaning we successfully copy the stream key to our OBS. Okay, there is atong OBS. Okay, so muna siya diara. So we are done with that one. Panahuman na ta. Now let us try to test if successful ba to ang connection on the two software para maka-live feed na ta. So ato i-click ang OK. Okay. So click OK. Now we will start on the process. The streaming process. So atong buhaton is we are going to click on start streaming. live user dyan voice live. Adlib ang adlib. Okay, start streaming. So click that one. And then automatically, okay? So makita ka og nahimo nang start streaming. And there is sa ubos, okay? So dili niyo makita dira di ay let me minimize this one ha. Ako sa i-minimize para maklaro ninyo. Kuan ba? Ako i-drag pa ba og makita ba ha sa inyong screen? Okay, so gamay ra kayo kayo i-maximize na ako di makita. So as you can see here, sa bottom part niya, okay? It started the live feed. Okay, live feed siya. Okay? So nag-live feed na siya on 32 or 33 seconds. So gasugod na ni siya capture. Okay? Gasugod na siya capture. Pero wala pa nato kay display capture man, di ba? We are using display capture. So everything na makita nato diari will be displayed sa atong Facebook Live. Okay? Pero wala pa man nato ni live sa Facebook. Pero from the beginning, start tag-stream di ara, it will be captured, it will be recorded, and it will be displayed sa atong Facebook Live. Okay? Display capture man. Tanang gibuhat man nato makopy. Okay? So let me check. So minimize na ko. So we'll wait for your display o ma-change ba. Okay? So I will go to my Facebook account. So as you can see here in my Facebook account, sa lower part, okay, I will change the size here. Pagamihan ako og maklaro ba? Dili maklaro sa inyo no? Atong Blu-ray maklaro. Okay, so gamay ra kaayo. So ha. Okay, hopefully makita sa inyong part dira no kay I have trying to see here natabunan magud sa Zoom nga part kani siya bitaw diri sa kuan ubos kaning color blue ubos sa gaming. You can see there go live. Meaning when I click that go live, katong gi-record nako starting from the beginning will be displayed in Facebook. So I will click on go live. Okay? So, it is starting to load. So, it's going live. So, ato i-check ko dito sa babaw. Dari man siya mo display. Okay? So, as you can see here, eh, so ato i-play. Okay? So, as you can see po dari, nahimo na siyang puwa. Meaning, kung i-click na nato, ang kuwanda is in live video. So, as you can see here, kung i-play na to na siya, okay? So, muna niya to ang live feed. Ika-live na siya. Okay? So, kahit sad magdepende lagi sa ato ang internet connection, kung hinay atong internet connection, hinay po din ang display. Okay? Okay. Now, let us check yun dito sa ako ang account. Okay? Since live feed na siya, kaya makita na ito na is katong unsay gipangbuhat nako. Pero kung mag-save na ni siya, mag-play, it will start from the beginning. Okay? So I will add another mag-add ko glain nga kuan. Ito ha. Okay, I will drag this one padaplin kay basin maklik na ko ni. Okay? So diari i-open ako ang Facebook yun na ako balik. Okay? So let me check here sa ako ang account if nabay live feed na hitabo or live. Okay, I will check on my account. Okay, select my profile, the-load siya. Now kusog again kusog kay sa mukha og internet. So as you can see here, muna itong gigama nga live feed using the OBS nga gi-connect na to sa Facebook. So as you can see here, muna itong gigama nga title, live test on OBS using Facebook. So ato i-try to play. Again, maybe it is not visible sa inyo ha. Kaya kung gibuhat ganina is I am making this one as setting na ko is only me. Okay, gatest raman ko. So only me can view the certain live feed or live. Pag live na ko, mo ray ako na po makakita. Okay? So kaya live man ko. Okay. Now, mabalik ko sa akong gibuhat diari. I-end ba na ko diari? Or I will go to the software sa itong OBS na to. So dito na lang gumagawa para makita ninyo. Okay? So I will go back to my OBS. Okay? I will go back to OBS. So muna akong OBS. So as you can see, this is the lower part. So you can see stop streaming. Kung ako nang i-stop stream OBS na to. So dito na lang gumagawa para makita ninyo. Okay? So I will go back to my OBS. Okay. I will go back to OBS. Okay. So muna akong OBS. So as you can see, there is a lower part. Okay. Okay. So if nag-stop na kong stream, automatic sad katong streaming nato dito sa Facebook, automatic po to siya mag-end. Okay? Let me check here. So as you can see here, nag-end na siya. Okay? Pero, it is still visible dito sa ato ang masave ba siya to automatic. So let us check. Okay? Let us check on let us check sa akong account if visible ba siya. Okay? Wait. If automatic na save ba siya. Okay, again. So as you can see here, nag-end na ako ang live tutorial. Okay? Live tutorial sa OBS, but na-save na ako sa diary. Okay? So, i-play na ko. Ayan, nag-play na to, no? Usually, it will depend on the internet connection. Depende yun sa mga internet connection. As you can see here, around 3 minutes akong na-save na-record sa ako ang pag-live test ganina. Okay? So, muna siya, automatic siya ma-save sa ato ang Facebook o dito ta ga-live. Okay? So, una na ako na siya i-delete. Okay? Kaya ako na siya. So, check on niya. It is starting to load. So it's going live. Okay. Now, ato i-check po dito sa babaw. Now you might ask here, sir, di ba ninyo kaganina display capture everything that will be display mo makita. Okay. The problem here manggod is wala mapod makita tanan. It's because we are using Zoom katong ingon na ganina nga the functionality of Zoom sa gigamit na mo ni Sir Inadron is that only pod ang akong i-share mo ra po mo display. So karon ang nag-record ko, diri ko ga-start og record sa Facebook Live, so mo ra po siya ni-display. Okay? O gi-appeal pa to record dito sa kuan sa gagama ko sa OBS, ma-appeal gid pud to siya. Okay? So, I will go back on my OBS. Okay? I will share on the OBS. Mubalik ko diari. Okay? So, this is my OBS. Now, I will give you time na po to do yours. Okay? Mag-swipe ta og maka-live feed mo before ko mo proceed sa lain nga pamaagi nga maka live feed na pud maka video feed na pud using another platform or third party which is the YouTube. Okay? So again, akong paspason ni siya, malikon na kog paspas ha, and then you can practice by your own. Okay? So gidelete na nako. And then you can practice by your own sunod. Okay? I will add on this one. So gusto na ko tanan ma-capture. So I will add on display capture. Okay? So display capture, muna siya, what I mean is that tanang makita sa imong screen will be displayed. Okay? Or will be going to live. Okay? So wala na ko usbangan, display capture gyapon. So as you can see here, the second on the source, so nahimo siyang display capture. Okay? Tapos paspasun na ko gamay ha, kay nagaan na mo time nga magama po mo. Okay? So, sunod na ko buhaton is, I will go to settings, and then, I will add the stream key. And by the way, you might ask ba di ay, ang output bitaw, so, these are the default output and audio and video. So, dili na to siya hilabdan, kay muna siya default based on the kuan ganina na to gigamit based on configuration. So stream, okay? So dili na to hilabtan na ato ang osmon is kaning general ug katong gusto mong ilis og team and the stream key. Okay? So sa stream key na to asa ta mo to sa atong Facebook. Okay? We're going to go to our Facebook, akong paspason gamay, and then I will click on live video and I will get the tong kwaon. I will get my stream key. And but before ta kuha sa atong stream key, I will say on stream key here. Before ta magkuha sa atong stream key, ato sang himuon ang mga necessary details na atong gusto diari. Panitan, gusto na to i-share sa page ba or sa group ba. So in this time, by this time ako himuon share to the page that I manage. So sa Asaman. So let us say sige, na-select ani nga page is kaning Martin SF. So sa Martin SF na ko siya i-try. Okay? Sa live feed, mga kog title live feed on Martin SF. Na maglisod si Sir Inad og spell out. Okay, copy and paste. Okay. So as you can see here, nahuman ako sa akong gusto buhaton diari. Okay. Nya, akong buhaton is I will copy the stream key. Okay. So, copy the stream key again. Okay, copy na ko diretso. And I will go back to my OBS studio. And then, I will paste it here. Paste na ko. And then, okay. Now, once I will hit on start streaming, o mag-stream na siya, wadto ta sa atong Facebook account. So automatic makakita ta go live. Kato ganina is wala na to makita ang go live, di ba? So karon in this case, go live na siya. So i-click na to ng go live, automatic it will be display sa atong page nga atong Martin SF page nako. Okay, or namo sa eskwelahan. So it is starting to go live. So mo na ni siya, we are okay, pag go live na ko, so display na tanan. Okay? So tanang makita diari nga gibuhat na nako sa Facebook. it will be display sa live feed nako. Pero if i-share pod nako, i-share nako ang ako ang OBS and this part right here, kani siya, it will also be display dito sa live nako. It's because I am using sa manong gamit display capture, meaning everything that will be displayed will be captured and will be recorded and will be displayed sa inyong end. Okay? Pero gigamit lang nako is only browser katong Facebook ray makita po ninyo. Okay? So karon guys, tanan man ako gusto makita ninyo, so use on display capture. Okay? So ako start and i-stop ang streaming. So I will give you 2 minutes to do that one. Kay dali ram po na siya. Okay? I will stop the streaming and then I will wait for you. Usap na mo proceed na po sa another platform which is the YouTube. Okay, YouTube as a third party in the live feed pareha na among gibuhat karon sa SDO Task Force. Okay? So 2 minutes, while waiting for 2 minutes, shout out sa tanang tao na sa District of Calapi. Hi sa inyo, ma'am. busy kay mga tao diari para sa ilahang kuan, mga activities. Okay? So, huwat sa nga maka, ano mo, no? Okay. Shout out also to all my colleagues in Martin SS. Okay. Pinanguluhan ni Sir Dan John Roloma. Yan i-chat yun. Okay. Bawal lang kuan ha, bawal ang tapok-tapok ka, SD ron, SD, social distancing. And happy birthday to Ma'am Magdusa day. Maricar Magdusa, okay, retired math teacher na mo sa Martin SF. Ma'am, happy birthday. Basing naay paniod to diara mo anak ko ron. Mag-SD lagi ko, social distancing. Okay, so naman na bang 2 minutes para ninyo? Shout out also to Sir Pipi Torion. Sir, good morning. All alumni of UB. Again, pinangunahan sa amuang ex-governor during our time sa UB, Sir Lyndon Atuan from Ubay. Hi also to Ma'am Florida Boyori. Okay? Dili ma-mention tanan, kalimot ko sa mga action da gratol. Okay? Okay, napod chat si Sir Glenn Dare. Sir, shout out sa San Jose National High School faculty and staff, especially sa principal, Ma'am Marcela R. Bautista. Okay? Shout out also to Ma'am Carol Taguba of Calapi National High School. Busy kayo, wa jud naminaw. Okay, so nag-stop na tag-stream, no? Now let us use another party. Let us start another party to do our streaming session. Our time karon is almost 11:50 na. So mga 11:30 mahuman na siguro ko and I will give the sayo-sayo to mahuman ron. Depende ni Sir Inad. Basta sa akong part, taban ako 11:30. Okay. Now, I will show you again the settings. Okay? I will go to settings and I will go to stream on the settings. Okay? Now, nice, mo ni siya common nga question, no? Sir, it is possible ba nga magdungan ang stream ang duha ka external nga website? Panalitan Facebook Live and YouTube. Okay? Sa normal nga case, labi nag-basic pa ta sa atong knowledge, dili siya pwede. Labi nagmugamit na dag single software. Kung kanila lang atong gamiton, dili siya possible. Okay? Para atong virtual graduation nga, is it possible ba nga nag-virtual graduation may nga nag-live using OBS and gusto na mo mag-live sa Facebook and mag-live po siya sa YouTube. So sa akong case, sa akong knowledge on OBS, dili pa siya pwede. Pero if mag-research ko, there will be possible way nga pwede na ako siya ma-live both, madungan siya. And nakabasa ko, murag pwede. Pero sa among gibuhat sa virtual graduation namo, na nakadungan jud ko og live both YouTube and Facebook, is what I did para sa wala pa, kuan lang siya trivia and information ng pod. You can also do virtual graduation nga magdungan ang YouTube ug Facebook. Is what I did is I scheduled it on time. Meaning, I have created a pre-recorded video. Nahumanagod ko gama sa akong virtual graduation, i-upload na ko sa YouTube, i-upload na ko sa Facebook on schedule on the same time. So maurag oras, meaning pananglitan August 12 na ko siya gi-upload. Okay? Na gusto na ko siya mo play on 1 p.m. So not upload, gusto na ko siya mo play on August 12 na before that time gi-upload na ko siya. So gi-schedule na ko on August 12 sa YouTube, sa Facebook sad with the same time. Okay, the same time. Pero lahi-lahi sila nga platform. So automatic magdungan sila ka live. Okay, mudungan siya live on the internet or online without using the OBS. Okay? Kaya mo lagi to nga gusto ko nga magdungan ta sila using OBS. But the problem is I don't have the knowledge yet kay bago pa ko gamit sa OBS. So pwede ra di ay pero pang advance na siya. So mo to ang advice ako ninyo, if you want to do that one, you record or you develop the video first and then upload that one to YouTube and Facebook page within schedule time para magdungan gyud sila og ka-live. So muna akong gibuhat. Okay? So balik na ta, muna sa akong story. Balik ta. So as you can see here on the service part, okay? The service part, Facebook Live. Now, by this time, kay gusto man kog third party nga YouTube, dito na po ko mag-live. Yes, I will click on that one and I will select YouTube and YouTube Gaming. Okay. So as you can see here, na-change na siya. Now, gusto kong mato sa akong YouTube. Okay? Gusto kong mato sa akong YouTube, gusto kong mag-live. Pwede na ko dili mo adto sa akong internet. Okay? Okay? Pwede na ko dili mo adto internet. Ako rang buhaton is YouTube na may na-select, no? I will directly click on Get Stream Key. So I will be redirected to my YouTube account. Okay? Pero dili man na makita ninyo, ako sa na-iso sa ako ang YouTube account here. Share sa nako kay natabunan sa pananglitan ana. Okay? So I will choose diri ko gusto mag-live. Okay? So what is my account? Ano siya? kael@gmail.com. So mulagin ako kay bago pa mo ko gamit lagi ani nga laptop. With the password nakalimot na ko. Let me try ug mao pa ba gihapon. Mulagin ang daghang account. Okay, so never na lang ako. Confirm na ko dito. So I will be redirected to my YouTube account. Okay? Na ini-chat na pod while waiting sa ko ano. So as you can see here, from Ma'am Ara also, shout out to Ma'am Jade Matundak. Okay. So as you can see here, nanako sa ako ang YouTube account. Okay. So, watch video or go to live control room. So, automatic kay akong gi-click adto sa kuan is get stream key, get the stream key, i-redirect ko diari. What if sir og dili ko moadto dito, adto ko diretso sa YouTube. Asa ta mo click adto. Okay? So atong iadto sa YouTube account, sa YouTube nga kanang usual nga YouTube nga makita na to, no? Okay? So dashboard sa YouTube. So this is the usual dashboard sa YouTube na makita na to. So asa man nato makita ang live video diari. So as you can see here, hinay akong internet, ga-load pa siya. Okay? So asa na makita? Ara ba sa create video or ara sa account nako? Ato itag sa tagsaon. So as you can see here, kung sa i-downing isa, kaya di ko kakita. Okay. So, muna siya, nakakita pa mo live feed? Wala. So, ato lang na i-click ning create video. So, as you can see here, pag-click na ko on positive sign ng video, so na siya upload video or go live. So, i-click na tong go live. So, upon clicking on go live, ma-redirect na ko sa katong control room pareha sa atong gibuhat kanina bitaw. Diba? Pag-click na ko ato, i-redirect ko diri sa go to control room. So pag-click na ko atong control room, dadong ko niya diari. Okay? So gaload pa na siya. So in this part right here, uh, diri ta maggama sa ato ang mga salana settings on the upload videos or sa atong ipang-upload. So as you can see here, so muna settings na to diari. Okay. The same idea with the Facebook, atong magkuha tag stream key, atong i-paste na po dito or ibutang na to sa ato ang OBS para ma-display po na to diari. Okay? So to do that one, okay? So nagibutan dira stream setup help. Okay? So wala pa siya makita dira, connect him to streaming software to go live. So nangita sa software asa ta mo connect. Okay? So i-connect na to using asa man sa OBS. Kinahanglan dag stream key. So as you can see here, there is a first nga part sa default stream key variable. So ato na siyang kapion. Okay? So dili na ta mag-change dara lang ha. Okay? If gusto mo mga higher resolution na mga video nga inyo i-present, you just change, kamo na lang change dara. So sa atong part is ato lang siyang kapion. Okay? Ma-click ba siya? Okay? So lain lang to kuan. Okay, successfully copied. So ato i-try no. Kay katong ga-try ko ani, daghan pa siya mga gipang pangutana nga unsay buhaton nako diri kay diretso raman. Let me try ug maka-stream gyud directly. Okay? So I will go back to my OBS studio. So manakog copy ha. So mo ni ako ang kuan. So akong buhaton is i-paste nako diri tong stream key sa YouTube. So as you can see, i-show na to. Okay? So sa D1 QB, check na to ang YouTube stream key. Ug mao ba makita. Okay? So muna siya so D1 QB. So sakto siya. Okay? Now, let us go back to our OBS. Now since nahuman na ta og paste sa atong stream key, atong buhaton is i-apply na to. Okay, and let us start the streaming. So i-click na po na to ang start stream. Ha? So click na kong start stream and let us go back to YouTube ug makita ba gyud siya. Okay? So i-select na to ang YouTube if makita ba gyud nato. So as you can see here, the live feed is starting. Nagsugod na ang live. Again, unsa lagi gihapoy kalahian og magamit ta og live video sa YouTube and live video using the OBS. Again, ako ipasabot na mag-live feed ta using YouTube, it is only limited on the live feed nga imong ipakita. Nangitan naka-upload so live baka siya. Unlike og mag-live ka using OBS, you can do a multiple functionality pareha niya itong gibuhat na makagamit ta og mga applications sa atong computer and it will be displayed sa atong YouTube account or YouTube nga atong gi-live feed. Okay? So, let us try to kuan og makita ba gyud siya no. So ga-load siya hinay ka internet siguro gyud sa kuha. Okay, naghangali. So I will copy this link. Okay? Select that one. Okay, and copy. Okay, copy to clipboard. And then I will open a YouTube here. No, not open, but directly paste the link o visible na ba yun online or YouTube ang kato kong gihatag or gigama nga live feed. Okay, let us wait for a while. Okay, while nag-load siya, ngitatag mga shoutout diyan. Okay, wala na nagpa-shoutout kay gihanap na. So, wait, ginagmay ha, kay I am struggling dyan sa akong internet connection. Hopefully, dili na siya mahinay unya hapon, kay naana po ni session from sa division and mga supervisors, no? Hopefully, dili na siya magbinuang, kaya ko ang topic unyang hapon. Ay, hinay yun dyan, no? So as you can see here, wait, ginagmay ha, kay I am struggling dyan sa akong internet connection. Hopefully dili na siya mahinay unya hapon kay naa na. Okay. Excuse me. Amo na siya ako ingon no nga kay ga-display screen man ko, everything nga makuha sa akong screen will be displayed sa akong pag-live na. Okay? So pre ani sa bagyod siya. Okay? Ako select na to ang YouTube. If okay para sa ani nga part nga sa YouTube no. So hinay gyud kay kuan siya. Mo display gyud siya tanan. Okay? So akong balikon ha, and then you can also do your in your end. Okay? So ako na siya i-close. Okay, close this tab. Close tab. Okay. So, there, if I want to end this one, I will just click on end stream, or I will go to my OBS studio and stop the streaming. So, automatic, may stop na po ito akong gibuhat dito. Okay? So, I will do it again. Okay? Akong usbon. So, sir, wala na lagi kag-add o display capture di ara. Okay? So, mag-add lang ko di ari if magbuhat og lain nga kuan bananita gusto na ko katong browser lang, so ako na siyang i-add. Okay? So akong gusto matabo is display capture naman. Okay? Sabi tan gusto ko mag-add ara, so automatic ma-add ko na siya browser. Okay? So again, browser ra ang makita nako diari on the source of the browser. Okay? So amo na akong gusto rin pakita is kato ra mang tanan, so din na akong siya gamiton. Okay? So I will just remove that one. Okay? Another here nga pwede nimo magamit is video capture device. In this case, mag-black screen na siya. It's because akong camera sa ani nga kuan is guba lagi. So wa jud kay makita nga video. Pero usually diari na siya mo gawas ang video nimo ana. Okay? Capturing your face using the OBS and your camera. Okay? Now let us go back. Kanira man natong gamiton, display capture, everything will be captured. So mobalik ta no, kato ikaduha nga ko natong gibuhat. Okay? Ato ta sa stream and then get the stream key and ma-redirect ta di ara. Okay? Di parehaan kita ini adto gyud sa YouTube. Kani di ari nga part is that dari ka sa go to live control room na ipakita. So i-click na to ng go to live control room. Okay, select that one and then ma-redirect ka sa atong gibuhat ganina kung naka-black screen bitaw siya. I am sorry, it is not showing. Wait. Okay, so ma-redirect ka diretso di ari. Okay, sa Go Live Control Room. Yeah, the same process ay mong buhaton. So, manage webcam, aron ta sa stream. Okay? So, atong buhaton di ari is we are going to get the stream key para mo ay gamito na to stream. Okay? Copy. Nakita na to sa makita. Dira sa ubos sa kuan. Kinaunhan di ay copy. So, copied successfully. And then, I will go back to my okay. Balik ko sa ako ang kuan and I will paste it here. Ngayon, okay. Nga og mag-stream na po ko, start streaming, automatically adto ko sa akong YouTube, mo display na siya. Mag-stream na siya, connecting to stream. So as you can see, it is counting 5 seconds on the live streaming. Okay? So while nag-live na siya, okay? So ako lang siguro sa live nga up to mga 1 minute para mahimo na ko mahimo na kong timer, no? Okay, so I will make this as a timer and also sa inyong part dara aron makagama asad mo. Kay na ako sa 16 seconds. So mga 2 minutes, abot 2 minutes, then I will do a wrap up on my topic and then ako nang ihatag dadayon ni Sir Inad para maka-continue o makakuan sa unsa iyang mga add-on. Okay? So 2 minutes. Ay magbasa sa kog mga basahon di ari. Kay unsa na yung mga message, na mga messages. Okay, 38 seconds. Okay, na ay ni chat dire na ako dai regarding itong gigama na ko nga system. Si Ma'am Ferminia Villaros. Good morning. This is Mrs. Fermina in Villaros of Baruan National High School conducting you for the system of reproducing modules with less expenses. I'm very much interested, so may I know the brief detail about it. Ma'am Ferminia, I will call you later, ma'am, ha? Or I will chat you later regarding this one, ma'am. Magsorry ta kay kinahanglan ni siya og masinsinan na pag-uusap. Okay. Also, if you want, ugnayan mo ano, uh, this is the plan of the group nga katong magama og kuanta for the ano para less expenses on the bond paper ba kay mo gini problema na mo kayo karon dili naman kami sa district na mo but maybe all over the Philippines kanang mass produce of mass production on uh, mass production on the printing of the modules. Okay? So sa among case di rin, naka-experience mi ana nga nag-mass produce mi sa mga materials nga dako kay gastos sa bond paper and printing and moabot po ng time ana nga maguba gyud ang printer namo. So what I did is I developed a system the system is also taken from another system nga ako lang gi-modify na gihimo na kong duha ka function which is to let the teachers upload a file and then the student download a file without internet connection. So more na siya. So unsay pa maagi nga no man dili man kinahanglan og internet connection, if you're willing, just contact me. Ako nang i-explain. So wala gyud sa internet connection kinahanglan to get and download the modules gamit sa mga devices sa mga bata. Kay mo na amuhang gibuhat karon di ari sa District of Calapi, tas ang central is they're piloting it now. Ako asad sa Martin SF, we are deploying computers on the different barangays na dito mag-download ang mga bata using those one. Using the system nga ipang-upload sa mga teachers dito, i-download sa mga bata again without internet connection. Okay? So I think ilapas ako 2 minutes, 3 minutes na siya, nga na-error siya. Okay? Basta YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Muna siya problema, no? Usually, mangyanin na siya kung hinay atong internet connection. Okay? But, okay naman ta, human ta itong display ganina, ato lang ipakita nga, ni-display yun siya. So, atong i-copy, no? Okay? Nag-in-stream naman siya, as you can see here, nag-in-stream siya. It's because of maybe really on the internet connection, error siya. So copy that one. So ako lang i-paste siguro diretso dere. If visible ba gyud or na-save ba gyud dong gi-live stream na ko using YouTube and OBS. While doing that also, kay galod pa pud siya, I will open my YouTube here. Basig na yung mga question di are, pwede na ako matubag. Okay? Directly. Kay nangutana si Sir General Loseca. Sir, good morning. You can use your phone as external webcam. I don't know if nag-ingon ba ni si Sir, nag-suggest ba ni or nangutana. Murag nag-suggest na siya, no? Nga pwede na ako gamiton. Yes sir, pwede sir, pero wala na ko buhatan. Okay. So gigamit na ako sa directly. I think so okay ra siya, no? Nakakuan siya pero mo lagi to nag-error man so wa kay to nang man. So this is it. So I think mura ni akong part dari sa ning training, no, is to give you an overview on how to use OBS on live stream using to go live on Facebook and YouTube using the OBS nga daghan tag or multi-function ato ang magamit. Okay? Ang OBS daghan siya function dili lang kay ang streaming but also recording. Amo ni nakanindot sa OBS and many more daghan po siya function. Nga mora ni ako mapakita karon on the live stream using Facebook and YouTube. Okay. Sir Inad, murag maora siguro dire ra ko taman Sir Inad, basin na mga question diara or ako lang po ning basahon ning mga question aron ma-address na ko directly. So akong time there is 11:30, so we still have 30 minutes. Sir Nad?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Mangita lang po itong question rin, no? Pero pag shoutout sa diya, mangita sa ko.
Shoutout sa kano. Shoutout sa tanang na ari sa district, si Ma'am Carol, si Ma'am Isel, kit sa mga palista sa mga ngan di ara kay nagngita pag question di Sir di ari.
Actually, I went ahead and checked, pero most of the interest here just still watching here, and greetings to their colleagues, no, not really of a question pertaining to the topic, because I believe that they're not seeing it as really technical, because if you just follow the steps, it's just really going to be that easy. So I
Yes,
guess
sir.
they're actually satisfied already with how you presented the topic.
No,
All right.
maayo kay nakasabot.
All right. So do you have any answer kanang last words for them before I let you go, joke? Sige, sir.
Katurang kuan sir. Okay na ko sa OBS no. If katurang kung kuan ako kanina nga if do you want a tutorial or ato po tong gibuhat na ko nga system magi-apply na mo diri sa District of Calapi, di can personally contact me aron matudlo po na ko kay basin maulahi sa tuang part bitaw.
Mm-mm.
So mora to sir.
All right. So once again, thank you so much, Sir Cal, for that very comprehensive presentation of the OBS in the teaching and learning. So I hope our participants were able to get an idea as to how to utilize this technique really, or this feature or tool, to be able to continuously deliver instruction despite the absence of teacher interaction to the learner. So actually no, daghan jud kay gamit ng OBS, because with OBS, we can do professional streaming with just using a free downloaded software from their site. You don't have to buy or to shell money just to be able to purchase this. This is open source. You can just download it and use it to the full to its fullest extent, no? And then since there are a lot of streaming sites already, you can just make use of those sites and then connect your OBS to those sites, and then you can do the live streaming. And the good thing about this is that you will no longer be concerned about the storage capacity, because Facebook and YouTube are actually providing us like of an unlimited, because so far I have been doing streaming for more than 5 hours, and so far I haven't been advised by YouTube nga I have exceeded the limit. So more likely, dako pa siya capacity. And who would do discussion, no, for more than for more than an hour in an online environment? Because uh, we can go back to pedagogy that uh, principle, no, nga the attention span of our learners is just really 15 minutes. So if you're talking more than 15 minutes and it's done live, then more likely that you cannot assure that your learners are still paying attention. So there's a lot of things that you can do. It's either that you record your instruction using OBS, so that you can do editing first before you upload it to a streaming site, so that you can share it with your learners. Or if you're using DIP and LMS, then you can just go ahead and do the recording, and once done with the recording, you can upload it. And then but if you are confident that you are good with live streaming, because nahanas na sa sigig storya nga dili na masayop, then go ahead and do the live, and then you can make use of this, especially I'm pretty sure we are doing the simulation right now, and most of the comments actually from our stakeholders is that it's kind of difficult in a way, because there's no teacher doing the explanation. So even for those who are delivering instruction in the MDL, Facebook is just always right there, no? So they can make use of that, upload their video for doing an explanation to a certain topic, and just let the students access that. I'm pretty sure that's going to be of a great help, in our dilemma for this school year, which is the absence of teacher, or the absence of face-to-face interaction with the between the teacher and the learner. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a look on some questions here, and see if there is anything that we can ask our speaker. murag wala gyud circle. So you must have been able to really deliver it right that they don't have questions anymore. With regards to OBS, if you could notice on the control panel, particularly at the bottom portion, I'm pretty sure nga murag daghan mo nakita nga mga option diha, no? Actually, there's still a lot that you can do with OBS. You can still explore. There's still a lot of things that you can do because you might be asking as to how did Region 7, diba sa Region 7, every Wednesday there's a live streaming from Region 7 wherein Dr. Jimenez will go ahead and do the what do you call that, the live stream doing the talking, and then after which it's going to be replaced with a video, so on and so forth. If you could notice on the sources particularly, or even on the scenes, no, tapos siya sa audio mixer on the left portion. If you could notice on those eye icons there, that's basically your control as to which will be presented over the live stream and which is not. And then if there is a lot of segment in your program that needs to be switched from one segment to the other, and then there's a lot of combination to the feed, then you can make use of that. You're not limited to just having one scene. You just need to always take note that whatever scene is on top that's going to be presented, so kung malawom siya, that means to say nga matabunan na siya. So we cannot really cover that in just a single delivery, no, such as this webinar. But I hope you're able to get the basics as to how to manipulate it, so that from that basics, you can go ahead and do more exploration for you to be able to understand more about OBS and to utilize its full advantage. So I guess that's it, because what do ko nakita ang mga questions, Sir Cal, and thank you so much for sharing your expertise to our participants, sir. Do
Thank
you
you
have
also,
any
sir.
few words pa? Sige lang, kubalik few words pa.
Thank you
Additional
na, thank
words?
you.
Thank you,
Thank you na
Ra.
lang.
Okay,
Mm.
thank you na lang. Mura man napugos. Uy, sorry.
Ala, thank you all for listening and watching.
Sige. Let me just pull up my screen here. Kadot lang and share it. Okay. All right, so I'd like to remind everyone about the last training for part 3 that we will have. That's going to be on Friday. That is string manipulation in MS Excel. Again, this topic is really interesting. So I'm inviting everyone to really join, because this is no longer pertaining to just online or whatever. This is applicable to either, no, either online or modular, because regardless if it's modular or online, of course we'll be manipulating records. And I know for a fact that downloading LIS, getting the information and then posting or pasting it to a different form is kind of tricky. And there are times that the information in LIS is just too long and you wanted to contract it or redact it and just make use of the first name and the last name without the other extension. So this topic is good for everyone. And then whatever that you've learned here, you can go ahead and also apply that, have it as an addendum to the topic of Sir Jimboy katong VBA. And I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to maximize the full potential of your MS Excel, and not just there just for the sake of recording, but also to make use of that to do automation or to make our lives easier in a manner that we are data managers in our own subjects, in our own advisory, or if you are managing the school data. So that's going to be on Friday. I hope that you will join us. Uh, Rest assured that our speaker is really prepared to be able to share everything that he knew about string manipulation in MS Excel. And for today's session, please go ahead and visit the post-webinar assessment form that is available through http for colon // deped.in /bohwp3s4, or you can just go ahead and type in deped.in /bohwp3s4. And then good news for everyone. And again, because of my age, I guess, I forgot to add a quiz. So I have a good news for everyone. There's no quiz for today. All you have to do is to And sorry, Sir Cal, I really forgot. I had a lot of things in my plate, so it got out of my mind.
Okay
Um,
na, sir. Okay na, sir.
there's no, and I know that nag-effort siya kag to, but at least ato dala ng gifts atong ko ano, gift dala na sa atong mga
Module.
participants karon that there is no quiz. All you have to do is to answer the evaluation and assessment form. And then once you're done, you're good to go. You don't have to repeat or retake because you did not pass because there's no quiz. Just make sure that your name is filled out properly, including the spaces. Okay, up until now, I'm still receiving submissions no, with the name nga sumpay sa middle names. So naglibog kung ano makalimot gihapon na probably because na dali-dali kaya basin to na retake. For now, there's no retake, so just make sure that you filled out the information properly and that your email is also correct so that when you log into Surgeon, dili na ka magtagbo pangutan na si mo lingon nga wala man dili akong session 8 whatsoever because it's probable nga wala dito because the associated email was incorrect. So ana na lang. Just make sure that it's correct para wala na tay issue in terms of of checking for your certificate. And let me take this opportunity, by the way, to thank everyone for the support that you've extended to the task force ICT platforms of the SDO Bohol. Um, Probably third week or fourth week of August, we will no longer be doing live webinars, but we are crafting a special online course actually for everyone, and that's web development. Just keep updated from our Facebook page for the mechanics and how to join, so that by the time that everything is ready, then we can just go ahead and inform you of the details, such as how to register and as to how to join the online training, because we'll be utilizing an LMS for that matter, so as to be able to monitor the participants and only provide certificates for those participants who really were able to submit or to comply to the requirements. So we're kind of running the training in a test the way, because there's actually a lot of NTTC holders here in the task force. So we are doing it like that, meaning we deliver the topic based on competencies, and then we have kind of institutional assessment per competency. And then afterwards, there's going to be a full assessment at the end of it. And then you will be getting the certificate of competency, no? That you are competent on that particular aspect. So again, just watch out for the updates from our Facebook page that is at SDO Bohol Task Force ICT platforms. And also do not forget to always visit our YouTube channel because from time to time we will be uploading tutorial videos. It's going to be short. It's not going to be 2 hours anymore. It's just going to be short. It's going to be direct, something that you can gain from and be able to use that in your daily lives as teachers for the school year 2020-2021 under the new normal because of the pandemic. And I guess that would be all. This has been Fernando, chairperson for the SDO Bohol Task Force ICT Platforms, wishing you luck to manipulate OBS and have a great afternoon, everyone. Goodbye.